What is a horror film that no one has heard of?
Hatching. Tinja, a young gymnast desperate to please her mother, a woman obsessed with presenting the image of a perfect family to the world through her popular blog, one day finds a mysterious egg, which she chooses to bring home. Once the grotesque bird-like creature hatches, she decides to name it Allie, and cares for it as it grows more and more into a doppelganger of Tinja that acts upon Tinja's repressed emotions. This is a relatively newer movie. A lot of people probably have never even really heard of it, but I personally really enjoyed this movie. I thought the visual effects were fantastic. I love that the main character is a little girl experiencing trauma, but doing it in a way that is something that's somewhat relatable, where she doesn't acknowledge what she's going through or acknowledge her feelings, but she reflects it onto this creature, the bird creature that comes out of the egg. What I like about the fact that the monster creature is so disgusting in the beginning and then slowly morphs is, for all of the ugliness that the creature looks like, that's how essentially the main girl sees herself in a way, because she feels ugly. She feels that she's just this hideous beast. She's never good enough, and she's so frail, and all she's doing is trying to turn to her mother. Her mother's basically just pushing her and just wants her to be better than she is now. It is a relatable feeling that a lot of children have, and I felt this really hard sympathy for this little girl. I also kind of started despising the mom, but that's more to do with, the writing of it. But aside from that, a child with a child. And I may be reading too much into that, but how does a child raise a child? And things like that, and aspects that I'm sure the movie may or may not have attempted to tackle. But the Finnish landscapes, the way that the family is almost so fake that it's uneasy. Little things like that just make this movie so interesting to watch. It's really a study how to play off the feeling of childhood without coming off as forced. It is currently on Hulu, so I would recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it. Come back tomorrow for another advent of horror in this year's Jackoween.